Are you interested in incorporating the gratitude, the practices shared last week, not only for the year as a big chunk of time, but on a daily basis to incorporate, embody this gratitude that will cause you to embrace life as it comes? Well, it's a question someone asked. So today's video is an answer to the question, how can we concretely apply those concepts in our day-to-day routine? And before going in there, I really want to take a pause and acknowledge Lumière Leroux. You took the time to watch the video and provided this candid feedback saying it's cool, this is a great concept, but how do you actually bring that into your daily life? So today's video will do just that. I will share 3 strategies to incorporate this practice to build resilience, gratitude, and unlock more joy on your day to day in your daily routine. This is the agenda for today's Praise Looks Good on You time together. So sit tight because you will learn before the end of the video some concrete things you can do on your day to day to embody, to develop, and build what I call these gratitude muscles. So, why is it important? But by now, if you've been watching this channel, you know that we are all about gratitude, and we believe that those who have a good practice of gratitude, they're happier, they have a better health, and they live happier lives. That's why last week we were like embracing this gratitude mindset so that you are able to express your gratitude for planned things that happen that are successful, for unplanned things that are also successful, um, for things that were planned and not achieved, to learn to look for what is good and learn, then express your gratitude, and also how to even be resilient even when unplanned disastrous things happen in 2025, how to choose to be grateful. So someone watched the video and they were like, yeah, Judith, I understand, but how do I concretely turn that in my daily practice? Today, I suggest 3 things. And I recommend and encourage to choose to be the grateful one because gratitude praise looks good on you. And so I'm suggesting practices that could go in the morning, in the noon, during noontime, and in the evening. Some concrete things that you can do in the mornings as you start your day, some concrete things that you can do during the day, and some things that you can do at the end of your day. Concrete things that you do before. So when you're planning your day, I don't know what's your habit. If you're someone who plan your day before, you could do that as you're planning your day the day before, so the evening, depending on how you organize. But the idea is proactively thinking about your day. There's a moment, you have a moment there where you can put yourself in a gratitude mindset during the day as you go by your day, being a student, being a parent, being an entrepreneur, whatever is your status in life, how going through your day you can infuse some little window of fresh air of gratitude, and at the end of the day how you can carve for yourself a moment for gratitude, to look at the day, acknowledge, see what is good, and take the time to list, to enumerate, to make an inventory, and then express your gratitude. These are the 3 things. So let's go and look concretely how it looks like. We will start with the morning gratitude. So, as I was saying, it's really a habit. If you master, if you develop it, you will notice, and people around you will also make you the remark that, oh, you're changing, you're kind of happier, seems like you're more joyful. Even research has shown that those who develop this practice of gratitude, they're happier, they seem to have a happier life. They studied people in areas where people did this practice and they lived longer, they seem to have happier life. All in all, they had kind of a more joyful. And that's why some people are studying the link between gratitude and happiness, and why people could say gratitude can be a secret thing to really unlock more joy and more happiness. Personally, I think it is true. It is so true. And that's why I keep digging. I keep digging. Whatever I can find that talks about gratitude, I want to try. Because for those who've been following me, at some point I was taking antidepressants, but today I'm not taking them. And the secret has been gratitude. To just there, when I saw the research in my positive psychology class, an intervention that was just asking people three things, stop, and three things, write down the three things that work well. I'm like, why will I be taking drugs to change, the neurotransmitters to move hormones in my body when there's something they say it's natural? I'll give it a try. I gave a try and it changed my life. That's why we're having all this video and all these things on gratitude. I tried and it worked. And I will continue to dig deeper how far gratitude can go. For today, I really want to encourage you, give it a try. Give it a try. You want to have a happier 2025. You want to be a happier person. Give it a try and see by yourself. I'm curious to learn about your experience. If you embark in this journey to be a happier person, if you want to try gratitude as a tool to get there, feel free to come and share how things are going for you. We want to cheer you up. We want to learn from you. Judy just has some ideas, some things she's tried, some things she's heard, some things she's learned in class. But if you have an experience, if you want to come on Praise Looks Good on You, if you want to come and share your journey about gratitude, you're welcome. Just keep in touch. Just leave a comment and we will discuss logistics. So I'm suggesting, concreting, coming back to you, Mielere, in the morning. If you plan your day in the morning, like proactively thinking about your day, what do you have as plan for the day? For the meetings, for the people, for the weather, for the opportunities and events coming. Proactively say thank you for it. Give it a try for real. There was this very important leader. He was leading a group of like 1,000 people, and he was someone of faith. And the person was saying on days or weeks when he'll have a lot of meetings, a lot of decisions to take, he could not get out and go without stopping to take a little time of meditation and gratitude. One could say, oh, well, you're busy. There's a lot of back to back meetings. But for him, he was winning the day before actually leaving the day. Stopping to take that time to pray, to meditate, or to be grateful, express his gratitude in advance. Put him in a calm place. And we have talked about that more than once here in Praise Looks Good on You. As you stop and think and see what is good, see the opportunity, see what is there, wow, it brings some kind of sense of calm. So I'm suggesting in the morning action item for you, Mielere. In the morning, take the time and just pause and reflect. I encourage, grab your journal. I'm a journal person. I think it's good. You pause, you take the time to go deeper. What is happening? A lot of meetings, making decisions, challenging thing because a lot of activities with kids. Grab, pause, and think about all those events and simply say thank you for the meetings. Thank you for those decisions. Thank you for this important meeting with your boss. Proactively think about the events, the people, and whatever is happening in your day and say, I'm grateful for it. You're grateful to be able to have the time to discuss with your manager, your gratitude for the possibility to be in a position where you can make decision, gratitude for the fact that your leadership gives you time to hear from you, gratitude that you have the opportunity to pay all these activities for your kids, even for the kids that you have. Proactively you stop and look what is good, what you have, and all the opportunities that come with the day. Even if it's a challenging meeting coming, like I don't remember if I shared it last week. Even if maybe you are in a situation where you have a meeting that will decide things. Will they say yes or no? Will they approve my proposal? Will you go in front of the calibration team? Even when it is this kind of challenging meetings coming up, still proactively Thank you. I'm grateful for the opportunity to be on the calibration team. I'm grateful for the opportunity to be assessed by these very senior leaders in the organization. Like, grateful is positive, grateful look for what is good, grateful places you in a positive mindset. It's not fear. You're replacing fear of what is happening by gratitude for what you see, for the opportunity. And that in its own sets you on a positive note. An example, well, I'm grateful for the chance to meet with the CEO of the company. I'm grateful for the opportunity to work with these very senior people from the city. I'm grateful. So instead of fear, it will switch whatever you have planned for the day into, I don't know what will come, but I'm just grateful for having this opportunity. And it will switch from, I'm afraid to, well, getting ready, and I'm saying thank you for the opportunity to do that. This is for the morning, and I'm curious to hear if you have already a gratitude practice that you do in the morning. Please drop in the comments, share my point. As you know by now, as we share, we learn from each other. Maybe there's something else you're doing that is good that we could copy. So please share whatever you do in comments. We want to learn from you. Is there one thing that as you're watching this video, you're grateful for the morning so far? I don't know at what time you'll be watching this video, but is there something you're grateful for? Just share and let's build a habit of gratitude. This brings us to what I call midday gratitude break. Um, Around this time you're going by the day, maybe you had a wonderful morning so far, things are going well, you're having a wonderful day, a busy one, very challenging one, maybe at some point you even felt like crying. My proposal here is to just air and take a break and choose to be grateful. um just capture what is going on in the moment during that day and choose to be the grateful one. Choose to look for the good. Choose to stay on what is working well. The gratitude break can be as simple as enjoying that sip of coffee or your break meal, really savoring the taste, savoring the fact you can offer yourself such a wonderful meal, savoring and appreciating the people you're sharing your meal with. It could be something easy like that. It could also be just, wow, I'm grateful that I've been able to get through my checklist, my to-do list for the day. Things are going well. It places you and keeps you in a positive place. Yeah, I can hear you say, Judith, those things are easy when you have a good day. You have no idea how my day could be sometimes challenging or full. If you have very full day, one more reason to have that 5-minute break, just to pause and in the moment, I'm still here and I can still think. Yeah, a lot of back to back meetings. I'm grateful to be part of these very important meetings. I'm grateful for the fact that my point of view matters. You're switching from the, oh my God, those into you see the opportunity, you see the value, and you stay positive. And there are days that are extremely challenging, like if you're a sensitive person, you may feel like crying. Maybe you've even cried. One more reason to choose to take that gratitude break to air what is going on. What do I mean by air? Hey, stop and be grateful for that thing that is causing you to cry. I know it's difficult, and I know more than you can imagine. But still, the offer is to stop. And I'm grateful for this thing, this challenging feedback I got from the boss saying I'm not cutting it. I'm grateful for this no, this other set of no that I received. I'm grateful for this thing happening with my health or the health of my child. I'm grateful for this very hard news. I'm grateful for the fact that I'm still here. I'm grateful that um, God, you give me the opportunity to handle it. I'm grateful that I don't know yet how. There's a lot of uncertainty, but I'm here, I'm alive, I can breathe, and I will figure out. Have you noticed that as I continue, there's an opening for this hope? Can you hear the resilience? Hey guys, you may have a challenging day. Take a gratitude break, because in the midst of that challenging thing, is everything completely dark? No. In general, no. In general, no. And the pause, the 5 minute, 10 minutes throughout the day to just the capture of the moment, what is happening here and now. Yeah, boss just said that promo is not happening this year. And there's a lot of frustration because you see all the efforts you've put, you see all the promise, but now they say the year is just starting and they're saying the budget or the strategy has changed. Why all the efforts? Why? Okay, here and now, the promo is not happening. I still have my job. They are adjusting, they're changing things, budget. I still have my job. And my boss sharing me shows he trusts me. He wants to, he cares for me. And I'm still here. I can still take care of my family. Any concrete impact of the fact that I'm not promoting. So as you stop and what is still here, you will see that not everything is dark. Not everything is dark, and it will short circuit, you know, the circle of negativity that starts to crawl up when you feel like, oh no, not this, not now, oh what a bad news. If you don't pay attention, you will go down the negative slope, and before long, negative, crying, low morale, low energy, like you're just going down. Hey, the bad news has happened. Okay, it's painful, it's human. Acknowledge. Judith is not saying don't acknowledge what is painful, what is hard. No, acknowledge it. Wow, it's painful. I'm feeling a lot of pain. I can feel that in my body. I can feel the anxiety of the moment. They've started the political games again. I'm not comfortable, but I'm grateful that despite the political games, I still am here. My boss values my point of view, and I can't figure out you're switching. You're not staying in it's bad, it's bad, it's bad. No. Despite despite everything happening, I'm still here. And you know the secret question, as I like to say, what is exceptionally positive? What is possible, not positive, what is now possible because of the no promo, because of the political game, because boss is so mad at you? What is uniquely possible because of that? When you switch, what are the special gifts in this? Well, because I'm not promoting, maybe I can learn something new. Maybe I can diversify. Maybe I can do a lateral move. Maybe I'll be included in more strategic things. Like, as you ask yourself the question, you already snap and get yourself in the curiosity place where you start to look for what is possible, and you're no more wailing, complaining, or crying about what didn't work. I stayed here for a longer time because, in general, it's so easy, oh, to have that gratitude break and be grateful. You have great colleagues having a wonderful day, bringing down your to-do list. It's much harder when you have a tough day. And my encouragement, even if it's a tough day, take a snapshot of the moment. What is going on here and now? I feel frustrated. I feel pain. I feel stress. I feel not understood. I feel I'm not making progress. And it's painful, but I'm still here. And I will figure out. Because I'm frustrated, I'll try and understand, is there something I can do different? Is there something I could do to get a yes the next time? Is there something I can do to get along better with my boss? Is there something I can do to align? You've already switched and you were learning from the no, from the anxiety, and from the frustration. This is how you incorporate, you embody, and you build those muscles throughout the day. And do you know you can take as many gratitude breaks as you want? As many as you want. You don't have to have just one. I actually know someone, they were taking, some people call it water break or bathroom break. As they wake up like once in the morning or twice to go to the toilet, to go to the water thing, they also use that time, the 5-10 minutes, to greet people, but also to express their gratitude. So you could, you know your reality, you know how your day looks like. My invitation is throughout the day, build in the gratitude. Challenging time, respond with gratitude. Hey, you see this peer, this person you get along, oh, I'm grateful for this person, and say it to the person, say it, it's not just gratitude to the creator, but to the person. You see this peer, this colleague, this manager, you receive an email. Hey, did I ever stop? I'm so grateful to have you as a manager. Thank you. As you continue to do that, neural patterns for gratitude will get stronger, and you will develop that muscle to look and seek and express what is good. People will say, whoa, how come you have this positive outlook? Because you've built the muscles. So yeah, throughout the day, find ways to infuse that gratitude. And you can get intentional. Every time I'm going for a coffee, every time I'm sitting for a meal, every time I'm doing this, I will add, that's the science of building habit. You can couple your gratitude time, that gratitude break, with something you already do daily. And then I'm seeing I've taken too much time. It's already time to close. So take that break and just savor the moment with gratitude. You can do a quick check-in with yourself. How are you? I like to make it simple. Wherever you are, just take a screenshot. If someone was shooting your life and they took a screenshot of that moment, what are you doing? What are you seeing? And then express gratitude for what you see, how you feel, what is going on with you. Pause and appreciate who you are being that moment and what is going on in your day. In the evening, I suggest I propose even more activity, but I'm running now because I'm much I've went overboard with time. But here are also some activities that I propose. Mielheureux. If you're looking this, these are some other extra activities. It could be gratitude, like stopping to talk with your peers or with someone else, calling someone from the family during the day. Make a pause to call and express gratitude to someone. It will be good for you and good for them as they receive your expression of gratitude. I also talked about having break and reflecting on what is good. And you could also do gratitude in action. Do something great to express your gratitude for them. This brings us to the end of the day, the evening gratitude. Essentially, at the end of the day, now you've gone through your day and it's time to sleep and close and say bye. My invitation is look for what was good. Just turn. This is, to me, like, this is the easiest. Just look at your day since the morning, since you woke up. What did you see? What happened? And in the intervention, they talk about three things. I'm noticing as time passes, you can find more than three, more than seven, as you develop and you start to appreciate little things of every day. Oh, thank you for the smile the kiddo gave me. It was so cool when I came back and they rushed to me like, Mom, or those little things, they make you really feel grateful being a parent. Grateful to have cute people like that in your life. Grateful for, I don't know, a very delicious meal that your spouse has prepared for you. It doesn't have to be a big achievement I deliver on this 1 billion project at work. Small things, even just how cozy and comfortable your house is. These are reasons for you to see, oh, I was able to organize my home. For this beautiful perfume I bought, it's making little things, but that as you grow the habit of appreciating those little things, you will grow your gratitude muscle and you will learn to see what is good even in the smallest details of every day. Smaller details of every day. So you can just stop and look at your day. You may use even the same list that you use in the morning. In the morning, oh, I'm grateful for the opportunity to do, to be, to have. You can take back those things. Wow, actually, it went well. I was able to be, to do, and to have. You could use that. Some people use exactly, they set the intention in the morning, and evening they express the gratitude for what happened. That's one way you can just review your day. You can also write down, you can journal, you can write things about, okay, reflect on your day, what was good. And a couple minutes ago I was talking about maybe you had a meeting, maybe there were some difficult things. Journaling about the fact the manager let you know beforehand what is going on, that shows trust. They care about you, that shows their trust in you. The fact that there were back-to-back meetings you were in, you're an influential person, your point of view count, that's why they invited you. The fact that you came back from work and that little kid just, your mom is the best, oh my god, it's so good, it's so encouraging. So as you write those things down, I say journaling, because to me, when I start to journal, I'll add crispy details, the smile, the energy, what I see, and it makes the pleasure even bigger. It makes you appreciate the moment. It's something that will stay there. I'm giving so many details because it's something that happened to me actually when my little praise was smaller and I came back home from work. I was tired. It has been it was a tough day. My boss was so mean, but she ran, gave a huge kiss, and she's like, "Oh, mom, you're the best. I'm so glad you're home. You're the best, mom." When you hear something like that, you're ready to go and face even 10 more challenging boss like the one you had, because you see this little kid who trusts you, who sees you as a great person. It encourages you. So when I encourage, when you can journal, allow you to pick the specific behavior, event, or person, and as you develop the ideas, you will savor even more the moment, the ability showed up. That's the power of journaling. And then the last thing is celebrate things you've achieved. It's not every day that things are hard. When you look at your day, what could you make happen? How did you show up? List those things and express your gratitude. Listing those things will make you, will build your confidence. I can do things. I can show up as the leader I want. I can be a great mom. I can be a great friend. And on the days when doubt, when the imposter went, looking back at that journal, remembering those things, I was able. These are facts, they are not feeling. And because you wrote them down, it confirms that you're a great sister, great spouse, great leader. You're making a difference. So when that little voice is like, not sure, your journal says otherwise, which is also why I encourage to write. So these are the three things, like strategies I'm suggesting, particularly for you, Mielleru, and other people who say, well, it could be cool to have some concrete things. These are the concrete things I suggest. Start your day, plan your day intentionally, proactively expressing your gratitude for the opportunity to, one, two, three, in the morning or the day before when you're planning your day. You know now, setting your intention, your attention will follow. Because your intention, you start the day, you want to get into the day being grateful for the opportunity, for the people, for the task in front. You're approaching this with positive. You are approaching this with intentionality. You're approaching this with a positive mindset. And throughout the day, I think as things go, as people, as meeting, however your day goes, even when it's bad and particularly when it is challenging, stop, capture, acknowledge the moment. I call it gratitude break, and celebrate the moment. What is here and now? Challenging meeting. I'm grateful for this meeting. made me realize I can be emotional, made me realize, oh, and it's painful, but I'm here. I'm glad because I didn't allow the emotion to outburst into anger. Hey, you've already done. Have you noticed the switch? The switch has already happened. You started with, and then as you look through it, noticing how you're feeling, yeah, you acknowledge what is going on. Yeah, but I respond, oh, did you hear the bird? You're switching from the complaining, the wailing into what that unique moment allow you to learn. I can be emotional, but I didn't snap at other people. I responded well. This is great. So the last thing is, after at the end of the day, just stop and look back. What happened? What did you notice? What did you achieve? How did you show up? List those things that went well. Express your gratitude even to yourself. It was tough, but you didn't snap at your manager. You didn't snap at your kid. As you continue to do this and to build it into a routine, you will notice by yourself that you're changing. You're changing because gratitude would unlock, will place you in a, will put you in a place where you regularly stop and look for what is good. You regularly stop and acknowledge, and it's like you develop special ability to see what is good. Often people will say, but Judy, it's like I've had people come to coaching and say, I choose you. Sounds like you are a joyful person. And I'm like, how? We never met. The tone in your introduction, the tone in your bio. If you doubt, as I like to say, just give it a try. Try by yourself. Try the strategy you're willing and just observe the impact of regularly taking the time, choosing to be intentional, to look for what is good and express your gratitude. So I hope, Mielheureux, that you found some strategies that you can try to embody, to turn what we shared last week into your daily routine. If you have more questions, don't hesitate to put them down. We want to create videos that answer your question. We want to build a community of people who choose to be the positive one, who choose to look, to amplify and talk and celebrate what is good, because we think that gratitude looks good on each person practicing it. It was a pleasure, and I'm looking forward to talking some more about gratitude next time. For more tips, if you are not yet a subscriber, subscribe. If you have a question, if you want to share your story, feel free to contact us. We want to help activate the happier, the joyful, the grateful person in you. Looking forward, and until next time, take care and be good. Bye.